What's going on, everybody? It's the IkesTechTalk weekly live stream. Y'all know how it goes down on a Thursday night with your boy. I gotta do a quick video audio check. Oh, that echo sounds really bad. Yeah, I can't mess with it too much right now, but that's the only thing I hate about the move back to StreamYard. Like all of my filters for my mic, all of that stuff doesn't work through the OBS virtual cam. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, y'all even kind of hear it too. Let me see. Maybe I reset my mic by accident or something. That's the one button. Maybe that's what it is. How about now? Let me hear that. Like it sounds really echoey. Uh, uh, I see why. I see why. I can fix it. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm pretty fixed it there. I don't know why. Yeah. I can't stand StreamYard sometimes. So to make a long story short, it's kind of throwing me off because I'm hearing myself back now. Let me mute the preview. But anyway, so I see what happened. For some reason, StreamYard switched back to a different audio source instead of staying on my mic. I don't know why. Like I always, as I'm coming in the studio, I always set my audio devices and yeah, but StreamYard just literally flipped it. Like I didn't unplug anything. I mean, I did some cable management, but that was like earlier today, like before I booted everything up for the stream. So I don't know. But anyway, it's fixed now. We should be good. Let me hear that back. Yeah, yeah, that sounds better. So it sounds like a little echoey because it doesn't have all of my like OBS filters and stuff like that in there. Can maybe turn down the gain a little bit too. Let me hear that. Turn down the gain. Yeah, there we go. And then I had to turn down the gain. I think when I unplugged and replugged in my mic, that also messed with it a little bit too. I'm just listening back. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, when I did my cable management, I like unplugged like everything for the most part. I got so much duct tape and cable ties under my desk, it ain't even funny. But it looks a lot cleaner though. It looks a lot cleaner. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. Get in a roll call. Got quite a few things to chat with y'all about today. Um, yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. I was only like 1 minute late in my defense. And in my defense, my wife is actually working the night shift tonight. So it's just daddy flying solo. So I got the youngest, he's in bed, kind of fussing it and whatnot. I'm trying to get him to, sail on. He's on the cam here. And then my daughter, she actually ended up having to go to bed early tonight because she didn't do too hot this morning. So she went to bed at 8:30. So daddy going solo had to get everything, ready to go. So yeah. Um, good grief. My wife just texted me something. But Umar, man, what's up? Hope everything is good with you. Barry, top flight security of the world, is in the building as well. What's up? What's up? Hey, what up, Lulu? Hope everything is good with you, homie. Genosis in the building too. What's up? What's up? I see Ron doing his thing. Said greetings to all. Joe in the building. What up? What up? Shay Queen of Steeler Nation Kennedy in the building. What up? What up? What up? What up? He says still feeling a little bit under the weather, man. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Hopefully you get better soon. Look, even Barry knows my mic because Barry helped me set it up. He's like, "Are you not on your normal mic, sir?" Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it should be back now. It should be back now. That was pretty funny though. But yeah, yeah. Yo, what's up, Jeff, man? Blessings on your day, dude. Hope everything is good with you. Yeah, it was definitely doing some weird things there. But hey, it's free. I can't really complain when it's free, right? Um, yeah, he said doesn't allow you to set it permanently. Yeah. Hey, what up, LaShawn? Hope everything is good with you too, man. Speaking of which, the homie LaShawn here will be live tomorrow night at 9 p.m. So make sure y'all go and show that man some love. Also, Juan and TK will be doing their thing later on tonight. Usually around like 11. So I'm usually in lurk mode, but come through, support the fellas. I know we got El Jefe sometime this weekend, man. If not Saturday, Sunday. So stay locked in for his too, man. Like I always say, dope live stream every night of the week. You do not need cable except for when we're not live streaming because you got basketball and football on. So yeah, you do need a smidge of cable. Do need well, football is done, but basketball is still going on. Hey, Michael in the building coming through with the deal. He said Mint Mobile has a Pixel 8 plus 12 months of service for 480. That's actually a really good deal, man. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And 12 months of service. That is pretty beast. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Daddy mode had to engage. I'm like watching him on the cam, and he like kind of doesn't like he knows that it's something in his room, but it hasn't registered that I can see him through it. So like he'll be like trying to get out of bed, and I'll just randomly like yell down the hall, like "Go back into the bed," and he'll scramble and run back in the bed. It's hilarious. Yo, Gwendolyn in the building. What up? What up? Hope everything is good with you. Oh, that's set up on deck for me this weekend. That's what's up. That's what's up. Did you get like a standing desk, a normal desk? But what kind of desk did you get? Dang, you're sick too? Yikes. Everybody's catching something, man. My boss, he went to MegaCon with another team manager, another buddy of mine at the job, and they both caught COVID. It's crazy, man. So definitely be safe out there. Definitely be safe out there. Yo, Galen, what up, man? Hope everything is good with you, homie, with that album cover. My dog Galen looking like he about to drop some crazy poetry, dog. Some crazy poetry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, the game will probably be, normal, probably be like a joke. I am kind of glad that they're going back to East versus West rather than having, people do like pickup teams and stuff like that. I do like the East versus West a little bit better, and I think both conferences are close enough where it'll be okay, East versus West. Because before it was like, and I mean, you still do have more good teams on the West than you do on the East, but it's nowhere near where it was before when it was like whoever was coming out the East was getting ready to get smoked by whoever was coming out the West. Like it was like it's not like that anymore. Like Celtics, well, 76ers before Embiid went down, a couple of teams coming out of the East could definitely win it all. So definitely a little bit more evenly stacked. You said Jalen Brown will win the 7 competition. Man, we need a redo of the Zach Levine, Aaron Gordon dunk contest, man, when they went at it. I think that was what 2016 around there. That was like the last great dunk contest we got, man. Like the dunks were super innovative. Like it was really dope. Really, really dope. He said he forgot about it. I typically do too until they start advertising it. He said giving Viper and oh yeah, a run for album of the year. Facts. I did see that on Twitter. He said, so glad they changed that. Yeah, pick it. I didn't like that either. That was kind of cheesy. That was kind of cheesy. He said Mac Lung has the advantage because he's short. Okay. You're right. You're right. But that's roll call, man. Let's go ahead and get into the first article, man. So, for my Samsung peeps out there, Samsung Night, stand up and rejoice. I totally forgot to already have my screen share ready to go. My bad. But there we go. Samsung Night, stand up and rejoice, as Floss would say. You got that first Galaxy S24 update is going to add a new display setting and some vague camera improvements, man. And let me tell you, I have seen it be pretty divisive. Some people are saying, like, just talking more so about the camera or whatever. But a lot of people, some of them are telling me, like, yo, it's bad. Like, I know you, and this ain't it for you, Chief, simply with the shutter and da-da-da. And I'm hearing some people are like, yo, the camera is so much more improved. It was so dope. So I'm like I don't really know. I can't lie. I have been feeling a little bit of FOMO. This will be the first year since God, I guess you could count the S20 Ultra because I did have it for like I did have it for like a week and a half and I returned it because I just really, really wasn't feeling it. That's honestly like one of my least favorite Galaxy Ultra devices, kind of all time. But other than that, though, and I mean, I did technically have it. I've had every Galaxy S device, so I'm skipping it. Not so much because it's not that I don't think it's a great device. I think it's gonna be a great device for whoever ends up buying it. I'm just waiting to see what they're gonna do with the Fold 6. I think the OnePlus Open really has me like, you know what? I think I want to stick with foldables, but I can't lie, man. Some of the slabs have definitely been tempting me. This has been tempting me. The Oppo Find X7 Ultra has been tempting me. I just don't want to carry two phones. And the Pixel 9 Pro renders is definitely tempting me, man. So I'm like, yo, trying to really decide what I'm gonna pick up. I gotta be hyper selective. Like this is the year I'm really trying to like cut back and cut into like some debt, and stuff that I owe, and trying to be a little bit smarter about my finances and stuff like that. So I can't grab everything, but trying to be a little bit more selective. I'm really hoping that they bump up that camera on the Z Fold 6, which we'll be getting into that a little bit later. But let's go ahead and look into it. So Samsung has just announced the first Galaxy S24 update, which will bring customizable display settings among some other new tweaks. Announced in a newsroom post, the first update for the Galaxy S24 series is set to roll out starting this month, presumably alongside the February 2024 security patch for the Galaxy S24 series, with one main feature: fully customizable display settings. Samsung was hit with a bit of backlash as the S24 devices started landing on customers' doorsteps, as it was noticed that the colors on the new display were a bit less saturated and vibrant compared to prior generations. Samsung noted that this was intentional, as the company had chosen to focus on a more natural and accurate look for its displays. Nothing wrong with that. Now, as we leaked ahead of time, Samsung is following up with a software update that brings fully customizable display settings to the Galaxy S24 series. Users can tweak the RGB, which I'm pretty sure they already had that, white balance, as well as adjust the vividness or saturation to their desired levels. Samsung explains Galaxy users have varying preferences when it comes to their mobile device display. That's why we tuned the Galaxy S24 series display for a more natural a customizable viewing experience. By adjusting the vividness option under display advanced settings, you can now enjoy a more vibrant display. So this is kind of what that new UI is going to look like. Dad mode. But this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Like I said, I only time I've really been able to check one out is at a Best Buy. And I looked at it for maybe 15, 20 minutes. So like not anything super long. But I didn't notice a difference in the display. And I mean, I didn't have my S23 Ultra anymore. It's not like I was comparing side by side or anything like that. But I don't know. I didn't really it didn't really stand out to me either way. I mean, it looked fine. If anything, I noticed the less reflective portion of the display. I noticed that right away. And that I love. I hope every manufacturer does that. I first tested it on the OnePlus Open, and seeing it on that is like, yes, we're all headed in a good direction. So Z Fold 6 definitely bring that tech in, man, for sure. Let's see what y'all talking about though. They said Gordon was robbed. Yeah, when he did the dunk contest, he was. He was. Um, said Danny Wingate giving Simpson and me supposed to push out those updates. Yeah, man, definitely. He said, "We all know you hiding a secret bank account from the missus for that." Oh, nah, it's not a secret bank account. It's called trading. It's called a trading, dog. Like I think to myself, like, would I rather trade this Pixel Fold in for a S23 Ultra, or would I rather wait for the Z Fold 6? Because even if the Z Fold 6 comes, I'm not feeling it. Pixel Fold 2 comes, I'm not feeling it. OnePlus Open 2 drops, I'm not feeling it. I can always go back and buy it, then. But I'm really like trying not to be on the multiple phone lifestyle no more. Like this has honestly been the device that has 100% made it possible. Like I have best in class cameras. Everything I would want in a slab and everything I would want in a tablet is truly in this phone. Like not trying to gaslight the open or anything, but it's truly like everything I would want in a phone, whether it was a slab or a tablet. So I don't know, just super dope. My son is really pushing my buttons tonight. Barry said, I am still trying to get excited by Samsung. I just have to go Oppo each time. Yeah, man. That Find X7 Ultra. Good Lord, that thing. Bruh, if they would have slapped a badge on that and that was the OnePlus 12 Ultra, Barry, you know I would have bought one, dog. Like, I would have had to like that. Like, I would have got into figure it out mode, like where I really don't have it, but I'm gonna figure it out because I got to have it. I would have figured that out. Seriously. Seriously, man. Like I really, really would love to try a Find X7 Ultra, man. And I don't want to try it and have to give it back. Like I want to try it and keep it. Cause that could be the one that might make me carry two phones. I could use the open for like all of the Android Auto type stuff that I need. And I already have a second line. I could just get a physical SIM card for that and throw it in the Find X7 Ultra. Jeez, man, that camera. Like, I just really, really, really want to try that phone, man. Yo, the real savage is in the building, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? The new ROG does look dope. It does look dope. Janessa said, I've never seen a company give a custom slider for saturation. I mean, I think that they handled it the best possible way for sure, though. Like, just give people the option to do what they want to do. You know, me personally, I'm probably going to stick with whatever comes out of the box because I just don't pay attention to that all that much. But, you know, like I said, I didn't, find anything really different, anything about it when I saw it in Best Buy. Yo, Sean, what up, man? Hope everything is good with you, homie. Um, he said, I'm chilling. It's the real, not the fake. We know who that is. I'm done. I'm done. Said Ike, you're a traitor. How am I a traitor? How am I a traitor? What up, Sep Dog? He said Barry says Samsung doesn't do it for him. He's Oppo gang. I mean, Barry, everybody gang, bro. Because Barry right now is buying everybody but Samsung. But I get it, and I can't lie, man. Like I don't disagree, to some extent with him. Like if they're not putting out what you want, why continue to buy their devices? Buy the devices that are giving you what you want, and rock on. That's all. That's all. Mm. He said everything been good, man. Yeah, same old same. Hey, Urban Fire, man. What up? What up? What up? Oh, you talking about what? Pixel? I still, bruh. Come on, son. Come on, son. Don't even try me like that. It may not be on, like I don't have it physically like turned on, but bro, come on, son. Bro, like literally, I had the Pixel 8 Pro. I had the Pixel 8 Pro, Pixel Fold. Guess which one I didn't give to a friend who needed a phone? I'm telling you, bro. I'm locked in on foldables, dog. I'm just waiting for it's just always with the foldables, they come out in the second half of the year. So it's just a long wait. Long wait. You talking about what? Sell my Pixel Fold? I can't sell my Pixel Fold. I can't sell that one. Because I still do love it, man. Like I still do love it. Like I switched back my SIM card in it. What? Couple days? No, not a couple days. Maybe about like a week ago. I even tweeted about it. Google, they should probably keep that form factor, but looks like they might be going to the open, which I'm cool with that too. But either way, back to Samsung. My bad, y'all. My bad, Samsung Knights. So beyond that, Samsung also says that this update brings further optimization of key camera function. This portion of the post is pretty vague, but also mentioned upgrades to the device's zoom functions, portrait mode, nightography, rear camera, video shooting capabilities, and more. There's no word that this fixes the constant issues with motion that we've discussed in our review, and which have affected the past several generations of Galaxy devices, which is they're talking about like the shutter lag. Finally, Samsung also discusses that this update has something to do with communication without language barriers, which suggests updates to new translation features. Yeah, all that other good stuff. Samsung says that this update will be available starting on the 22nd of February. So that's dope. They actually put a date behind it, but definitely looks to be a good sizable first update for the S24 Ultra, man. Anything with camera improvements is already dope. The little vividness slider is the best, I think, option or solution that they could have came up with. Hey, if you like the more washed out display, you can have that. If you like something more saturated, then hey, you can have that. So shout out to Samsung for getting that update right. Shout out to him. Talking about I was gonna sell it, laugh out loud. You crazy, sir. You selling my Pixel Fold. But anyway, I bought up earlier the Z Fold 6 and cameras. There was a reason that I brought that up, and I kind of segue right into it. Now I know we hear this rumor probably every year, right? But every year I'm gonna report on it because it's something that I want to see happen. It's something I want to see happen. Where is that? Yo, Jordan, what's up, man? Hope everything is good with you. But I want to see it happen. Crazy rumor suggests Z Fold 6 could get S24 Ultra's 200 megapixel camera. And even in the tagline, they say you probably shouldn't hold your breath for the sensor on the Z Fold 6, though. So, yeah, already kind of sounding a little disappointing, but hey, I want this more than anything, man. I want this more than anything. I think the Z Fold has really, really great software when it comes to like the foldable aspect and the multitasking. And overall, I still feel like I would rate not so much like the fluidity and stuff, but just the everything about the productivity and multitasking side. They're leading right there. And I just really wish that they gave the Z Fold the cameras that it deserves, man. Like the Z Fold is such a dope device, man. And obviously it was most of us that have foldables. It was our first foldable, most of us, but that first one still holds a special place in my heart, man. I wouldn't call myself a Samsung Knight. I buy whatever's dope to me, but the Z Fold, man, I really want them to start really trying. Like supposedly, we heard another rumor today. It was like a tweet from like one of the leakers on Twitter, pretty much saying that it was going to be the same thickness when closed as the open, which I think that that's a good step. Matching this kind of stinks because you know that they more than likely won't be able to fit a S Pen in there just because of how thin the open is. But either way, making the device thinner, maybe they'll go with a bigger battery since the device is supposedly going to be a little bit wider. But like I said, I really hope that they give it the camera setup that it deserves. Like even if they can't do the exact same camera sensors as the S24 Ultra because the sensors are too big, whatever, at least give something, comparable, right? But I think Samsung's too focused on having that camera bar be so minimal when it's like, dude, function over form. I keep arguing with people on Twitter and Reddit who keep complaining about the Pixel Fold 2 leak render that we might not even get, but the camera bar. I'm like, dog, y'all literally complained and trashed Google for putting the Pixel 7a cameras on the Pixel Fold. Yet when Google tries to re-engineer and has to do something like a bigger camera bump, then we complain about that. It's like, God damn, like what do y'all want them to do? So like OnePlus sent out a survey. I don't know if anybody else got that. Um, but OnePlus sent out a survey, and they asked in the survey, like, well, no, it wasn't the survey. It was their CEO posting on Twitter, and he was talking about, what type of camera designs, do you like? And I'm like, dude, cameras on a phone for me will always be function over form. Like people complain about the big camera housing on this. Bro, this legit lets me take best in class photos that are comparable to ultra slab style smartphones, like premium slab style smartphones. Like this is taking pictures that can compete with that. So it's like, man, I don't care how big the camera hump is on the back, man. Just like this. I got an Aramid Fiber MagSafe case, Aramid Fiber on the front. If I want to rock a screen protector, I will, and I'm set. So I'm just so fed up with it, man. Like Samsung, stop being afraid to put big ugly camera houses on the back. Give us them cameras, yo. Give us them cameras, man. Yo, Delvon, what's up, homie? Hope everything is good with you. Hey, BG, what's up? He said Samsung Night reporting live. BG, stop it. Oh, y'all like that? Y'all like that? Okay, my bad. That was my one. I don't get no more for the rest of the night. That was my one. That was my one. My son is the biggest goofball, man. Oh man, he said, "I'm proud of you, homie." That one kind of just slipped out. My bad, y'all. Yo, slang in this thing. What up, man? What up? What up? He said Ike likes the hump. And that's the thing. Like, I don't even think that it necessarily looks good. Like, this honestly to me does look kind of good. Like, it just looks good. But like the like even when we saw what it could look like with the actual metal on the back, the little render, I don't think that it necessarily looks the greatest. I just want 9 Pro cameras in the fold. So if I gotta deal with an ugly back of the phone or ugly back camera housing, man, please. I'm totally fine with that. Just please put in them larger sensors and them better cameras. Just said buried at 200 megapixels. Sammy's best sensor right now. In the past, I think he even said 50. Oh, we're winning over it. Like I said, I like the visor look. I think it's important to preserve that. I didn't complain, say it actually dominated. No, and I agree. Like the thing for me is I didn't complain about it. I was in the camp of like, look, it's a physics thing. They can't fit it, physics, they can't do it, blah, blah, blah. And then OnePlus kind of came out and shut me up with the camera on this phone. And it's like, dude, if I have to choose between having like a abnormally large camera housing, whether it's a visor or a big circle or whatever, I'm gonna take that every day of the week to get better cameras. Because then I feel like when you have the best of the best cameras on your foldable, it makes your foldable feel like a far more complete product. Like right now, everybody's so busy trying to focus on pitting this against slabs, like foldables versus slabs, when it's like the only difference when it comes to a foldable to a slab that I should have to make is, do I want a phone that does this or do I want a phone that's just a normal candy bar? I shouldn't have to sacrifice in any other capacity. Like that's where I want foldables to be. And I think right now this is the closest to that, coming from what they're doing with the OnePlus 12. Like this is the closest. Like the open is literally a OnePlus 12 that opens up. Like dead serious. Like the chip is what, one generation better, but not that much of a difference. Like trust and believe, yo. OnePlus is probably the closest to kind of like nailing it. But like Samsung, we got to get the Z Fold some cameras that we can be proud of, man. Yep, prevents the wobble wobble. Reminds me of Duo 2. Yep, yep, yep. He said, I'm sure some people would say that I prefer Xiaomi, Vivo, and Oppo over Samsung all day and twice on Sunday. Last Sammy for me was the S22 Ultra. Yep, yep, yep. He said everything else is dated on. I was talking about the 200 megapixel camera. Got you. But yeah, so Z Fold 6, man, could be getting it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So Samsung has used a 200 megapixel camera on both the S23 Ultra, S24 Ultra, but it hasn't brought this sensor to its foldables yet. A leaker has now made the audacious claim that this could change later this year. There's talk of equipping the Fold 6 with the same camera sensor as the S24 Ultra instead of decreasing, and they probably mean increasing battery capacity, which they kind of say it here. But that's what the leaker said. And then he says, we're guessing the tipster meant increasing the battery capacity rather than decreasing. So obviously in that situation, I would prefer to have both, more battery life and cameras. But I'm going to be honest. If I had to choose between getting a 4900 milliamp hour battery or S24 Ultra cameras on the Z Fold 6, give me them cameras. Give me them cameras. Bruh, give me them cameras. Give me them cameras. Like the efficiency on the chipset is gonna get me at least through a day because I could get through a full day with the Fold 5. So as long as I could get through a full day, give me them cameras. Give me them cameras. Give me them cameras. Um, a Galaxy Z Fold 6 with the S24 Ultra's 200 megapixel camera would be a major departure from existing 50 megapixel camera used on recent Fold devices. The 200 megapixel sensor offers plenty of resolvable detail with full resolution shots, while Samsung leans on 16 and 1 pixel binning, which we already know all of that. We'd still take this rumor with plenty of salt, though. Previous claims point to the Z Fold 6 maintaining the same camera system as last year's Fold device, which would be a huge mistake, in my opinion. Samsung has repeatedly demonstrated a conservative approach to its high end phones, too. So this would be an unexpected move for the manufacturer. But yeah, no, that would be a huge mistake. With this phone having dropped where it's dropped, and even with deals being able to buy this for $1,300, like the same price as an S24 Ultra, Samsung better not come with the same BS as last year with them cameras. Cause I get it. I do like their foldable software a lot. And I will say, while the Pixel Fold is missing some things from the software and the OnePlus Open is missing other things in the software that I like to have, Samsung has all the software things that I like to have in a foldable, except for Open Canvas. Because Open Canvas is dope. But I do like Samsung in any orientation. It forces all apps, whether it's portrait or landscape. It does it all when it comes to its foldable software. But if they can't get them cameras right, that's gonna be a no for me, like for sure. Like it'll make my decision one phone easier to not choose from because cameras are gonna be big for me because I don't want to feel like I need to carry a secondary device to take better photos. I'm not saying that the Fold 5's cameras are bad. I don't want anybody to get that, misconstrued. But taking shots from, and this is even true about the Pixel Fold as well, towards the Pixel 8 Pro. I notice a very, very clear difference between Fold 5 and S23. We can even say Ultra pictures. I notice a difference between Pixel Fold and Pixel 8 Pro pictures. When it comes to OnePlus 12 and OnePlus Open, you might see minor differences, but for the most part, it is damn near the exact same camera system. That is what I want on all phones. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm getting off my soapbox. But anyway, that's Z Fold 6. Supposedly, we got a rumor. Let's hope that it comes to fruition, man. Seriously. Sean said, I might be in a minority, but I'm easy to please with the camera. I really take photos with my phone, so I personally prefer form over function, but I know I'm in a yeah, and that's the thing. Like, and some people are gonna be in that category, and there's nothing wrong with that, dude. Like your perspective is just as vital as mine, right? If they have to increase weight to throw in those camera sensors, somebody might prefer the pocketability or the portability over having the best in class cameras or something like that. So I totally definitely get that. Definitely okay with that perspective as well. Even though I don't share it in any capacity, man. But you still the homie, and I respect it 100%. Makes sense. Hey, he say he chilling with a Rona. That's what's up. That's what's up. Um, Michael said, could you have a premium camera but keep the visor aesthetic? That's what I personally would like is to have like both. Because don't get me wrong, I love the visor from the Pixel. It is very much the Pixel. Like I can see a Pixel from a mile away and know it's a Pixel 6 Pro, it's a 7 Pro, or it's an 8 Pro, or it's an 8. Like I can excuse me, I can see that from across a room. You know what I'm saying? So I would love for them to keep it, right? But it's one of those things where I feel like for their brand identity, if Google could do it, I don't see a reason or a world where they wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? Versus if they can't do it, I could totally understand why they're going the route that they're going. Oh, Rona. I don't know why I don't know why I read that slang as a corona. Bro, I am bugging out, y'all. Wow. My bad, homie. Hope you get a speedy recovery. I just saw somebody else say something too about it. That's why I'm like, wait, what am I talking about? I got you. I got you. Yeah, see, look, I did. Yeah, I thought you had a corona. I'm like, oh, Sammy, chilling with a rona. You know what I'm saying? I got you. My bad, homie. Yeah, I had it. I had it when it was big the first time, and it sucked. Literally felt like I was withering away. It felt awful. But let's go ahead and take a look at the last article, man. So just to kind of preference this one, man, I wish it was something we could get in here and really test and break and play with or whatever. Yo, shut up, Deshaun. Let me live, dog. Let me live. We all make mistakes because you know you be messing up words. So chill, chill. Hold on, y'all. I had to make sure my little one was still in bed. I think he finally fell asleep. But did my wife just text me? Oh my god. My wife always sends me, like, these little memes and stuff, bro, like, the funniest ever. So, this is the one she just sent me. I'll share that with y'all. No one tells you when you get married, you'll be apologizing for things you did in your wife's dream. So true. I'm just kidding. That doesn't happen to me. I'm a goody goody when it comes to dealing with the missus, man. That woman is crazy, but I love her. I love her. Hey, yo, Renz, man. I don't know if I missed you or something, but yo, what's up? Hope everything is good with you. He said, have a beer on me on the weekend. I appreciate it, man. I'll definitely have one for you, dude. I definitely will. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. He said my son and wife weren't that dizzy. Oh, we're talking about the COVID ones. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this last article, man. This one, like I said, I wish we could get in here and really play around with it and kind of do our own thing, but I haven't found a way to do it. I know y'all will fill me in if we can, but it's going to be Sora. Sora. We're gonna talk about Sora, man, this new AI model that can actually take text and make like little short minute long videos. And I think that this is really, really dope and really, really scary at the same time, man. So I wanted to get y'all's thoughts. Like I said, this is probably like one of the coolest things I think we'll see this year when it comes to this whole AI kind of craze that we've been hearing about, man. So like I said, let's go ahead and talk about it. So this is coming from OpenAI, the makers of Chat GPT. This is kind of like their looks like their next big thing, so to speak, right? So, creating video from text. Sora is an AI model that can create realistic and imaginative. I think that's imaginative. Yeah, imaginative scenes from text instructions. All videos on this page were generated directly by Sora without modification. Without modification. He said, "Only Sora I know is from Kingdom Hearts." That's sure. Oh, bro, come on. Kingdom Hearts. Everybody should have played Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 2 is still my favorite, though, out of all of them. That is still my favorite. That final boss battle when you and Riku is like back to back and y'all like dodging and reflecting off like the little laser beams and all of that, bro. Come on. Kingdom Hearts is absolute fire. Absolute fire. One of the best things to come from Disney and Square Enix for sure. But anyway, this is Sora, the AI algorithm that is responsible for now taking your text and putting it into video, man. So I want to get into some of these examples, but I want to kind of see if I can zoom in so y'all can read that with me. So we're teaching AI to understand and simulate the physical world in motion with the goal of training models that help people solve problems that require real world interaction. Introducing Sora, our text to video model. Sora can generate videos up to a minute long while maintaining visual quality and adhere to the user's prompt. So we have the prompt and we have the video that actually came out. So Let's let that play. And I just want to look at a few of these because it's just crazy to me that AI is able to generate something that looks this good. Like if somebody were to put this in a YouTube video or something like that, like I don't think I would even really notice to pay attention or honestly really care to pay attention that something is off because nothing about it looks off to me. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think about Sora, man? What do y'all think about Sora? Are YouTubers almost out of a job? Are content creators gonna just be creating all their videos with Sora? Like, just imagine a future where, MKBHD can just type in, generate a video of Marquez Brownlee reviewing the Apple Vision Pro 5. And it just spits out an MKBHD style review with all of like the little pans and crazy intros and all that stuff, man. Down to the script like, save you a lot of time. I'll tell you that. Shoot. Then he could probably review all phones and not have to skip any. Sorry, that was in poor taste. My bad, MKBHD. He still reviewed it. Let me stop. Let me stop before people think I hate him. I don't hate him. But yeah, pretty dope. Pretty dope. There was one on here that I saw that I really liked. It wasn't the mammoth. I think it was this one here. Like this legit looks like somebody could drop that in a film. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, somebody could drop that in a film 100%, and I would never think to do anything different. Like, imagine for like a new Marvel movie or Avengers movie, they needed to do like reshoots. Well, instead of doing reshoots, they could literally just go to this little AI tool, type in what they need, even throw in some of their own footage to give the AI something to kind of be trained off of and generate whole battle scenes, man, with CGI and everything. Like, this is so crazy. Like this is why it's always crazy when people say to me like tech is boring. Like how can tech be boring when this is the type of stuff that's coming down? Now, we absolutely need to be careful with this, right? Because I think AI is still very scary. So I am going to look at their safety. They kind of have like some safety precautions and they kind of address those very transparently. So I do want to look at that because, like I said, while this is crazy interesting and really cool, it also could turn into something very, very scary, right? And I think for me, I had a conversation about AI. My some family came into town and I actually went with them and they kind of know that I'm into tech and I work in IT and stuff like that. And let me scroll down a little bit. Y'all can see that prompt. But yeah, and they were kind of asking me, what were my thoughts on AI and where did I think the tech was going and this and that and the third. And I told them very much kind of where I stand. Like I think AI will be looked at as any other tool, right? A gun isn't, and this is just my stance on it. I'm not gonna get into anything political or anything like that here. But in terms of like guns, I don't think guns themselves as a physical object, I don't think guns are inherently good or bad. I think you have people make poor choices on, either side. So the gun itself is just a tool to do harm or a tool to do good, depending on the context of the situation. The same way this phone isn't inherently evil. The iPhone isn't inherently evil or good. It's a object. It's a tool to either make your life more convenient or to make some other person's life a living hell, depending on the context of the situation. So I think AI is very much that exact same thing. I don't think AI is inherently evil or good. I think it's a tool. How we use said tool will determine the outcome, Same thing like with the atomic bomb. I watched Oppenheimer and it really makes you think about some of that stuff. And yeah, like the atomic bomb is it's not bad or good. It's a tool to do very bad things, depending on the context of the situation. So it's kind of where I stand, but this one is a little weird. I don't know. This is an animated scene features a close up of a short, fluffy monster kneeling beside a melting red candle. So I guess maybe if you're, doing an animated movie, you could do some fill. The candle looks a little off. Like when he puts his little head down, like watch, it kind of looks a little weird to me. See that? It kind of looks like it like disappears a little bit, but still really, really good. Really, really good. This one is a gorgeously rendered papercraft world of a coral reef, rife with colorful fish and sea creatures. That's so cool, man. That AI was able to generate this. I would have loved for this to be available so we could have like played around with it. Like best believe when they launch this, I'm definitely gonna like download whatever it is and we're gonna play around with it on stream because this is really, really cool tech. But again, very, very, very dangerous tech that we need to be super uber responsible with handling. This one it was really, really good. Like, let me oh, it won't crop in anymore. But like the detail, the sharpness, the clarity, oh man. Looks really, really good. Looks really, really good. And then this one is a photorealistic close-up video of two pirate ships battling each other as they sail inside a cup of coffee. Yeah, obviously this here looks a little fake. Like when it slid, like when it's sliding across. Yeah, this one doesn't necessarily look the greatest, but not super crazy, man. Not super crazy. This one says a young man at his 20s is sitting on a piece of cloud in the sky reading a book. This one looked really good too. This looks like somebody's at like a photo shoot getting like footage of like somebody taking a picture of this guy like sitting on a cloud for a magazine or something. Like this looks really, really cool. Like this is really dope tech, man. But let's get into like some of the safety precautions. Like I said, that's just as interesting to me as some of the capabilities, yo. So let's scroll down to safety. All right, so let's talk about safety. Then we'll go ahead and kind of get into some of y'all's thoughts, and we'll go ahead and wrap up the stream. So for safety, we'll be taking several important safety steps ahead of making Sora available in OpenAI's products. We are working with red teamers, domain experts in areas like misinformation, hateful content, and bias, who will be adversarially testing the model. Ooh, that could get really, really dicey. We're also building tools to help detect misleading content, such as a detection classifier that can tell when a video was generated by Sora. Very, very good. We plan to include C2PA metadata in the future if we deploy the model in an open AI product. So this is something that they're not even sure if they're going to release yet, which is good. I think that they should take a very precautious approach to this rather than just throwing it out and let people throw in all kinds of hateful, nasty stuff in there, man. In addition to us developing new technologies to prepare for deployment, we're leveraging the existing safety methods that we built for our products that use DALI 3, which are applicable to Sora as well. For example, once in an OpenAI product, our text classifier will check and reject text input prompts that are in violation of our usage policies, like those that request extreme violence, sexual content, hateful imagery, celebrity likeness, or the IP of others. We've also developed robust image classifiers that are used to review the frames of every video generated to help ensure that it adheres to our usage policies before it's shown to the user. Very good stance. Very good stance. We'll be engaging policymakers, educators, and artists around the world to understand their concerns and to identify positive use cases for this new technology. Despite extensive research and testing, we cannot predict all of the beneficial ways people will use our technology, nor all the ways people will abuse it. That's very important. That's why we believe that learning from real world use is a critical component of creating and releasing increasingly safe AI systems over time. I like that. A lot of good speak, but we got to see them be about it. Here's some more examples. But let's see what y'all talking about. He said Sony should do this instead of releasing these side Spider-Man movies like Morbius might be better. That's hilarious. I heard Madam Web tank too, dog. So I already didn't really have much plans in terms of seeing it. Like it just didn't look all that interesting to me. Now I know I'm not gonna see it. So it is what it is, man. If Marvel wants to keep pushing out garbage or Sony, my bad, not Marvel. If Sony wants to keep pushing out garbage, I'll just vote with my wallet and not go to see it. Scary is going to come. You can't close source this. Yeah, very true. Said, look at the dynamic range in the video. Here's one of a puppy, a corgi vlogging itself in tropical Maui. Looks very, very good. Scary good. Look at the bird flying past and everything, man. Even though we don't see the bird exit, which is kind of freaky. So the bird's just behind the dog now. You see that? It disappeared right here behind the camera. It's pretty funny. So, like, if you look close enough, like, you can kind of pick some stuff out where it got some stuff wrong. But think about this is the absolute worst we'll ever see this technology because it's only going to get better the more that they train it. So, this is the worst we'll ever see it, and it's pretty damn good already. James, what's up, man? Hope everything's good with you. He said, yo, what's up, Ike? Oh, Kamui Ninja's legit. Yo, I am eagerly waiting for some more of that, bro. It is really, really dope. Yeah, I'm really liking it, man. It looks like it's gonna be really, really cool. Seriously. I don't need, and the thing is, I was thinking about it too, James. They can do like a kill length. Like give me 24 episodes and wrap up the story in 24 episodes. We don't need like this super long, huge world being builded out and all of that stuff. Like, do just enough. Give me 24 episodes and wrap it up. Don't try to make it a One Piece. Don't try to make it a Naruto with all of these twists and turns. Just make it short, sweet, to the point, man. Like I mean, you were talking about it. I've recently just finished Kill a Kill, and the length of that anime made me appreciate it all the more because I was left wanting to see more. Not in a sense of they held something back, but I just was sad to see it end because of how much I enjoyed it. So length is everything in anime, man. Length is everything. Pause. And that's what she said. He said, "Watch out, Chat GPT." Well, this is from the same people that make Chat GPT. So this would be the text to video version, and then Chat GPT would be the text to text output version kind of thing. Juno said, "I wonder what's hardware. What hardware is rendering this out? Single system or a network slash cluster farm?" Yeah, good point. I don't know, man. See, and that's the thing. They're talking about protecting IP, so I wonder if you wouldn't be able to do that. Like, I doubt you could just put in like Goku fighting Vegeta in Super Saiyan 4 and it spit out something. Like I would think that it would protect some of that IP or whatever from what they're talking about with the safety area. He said, "Bro, Chat GPT is Siri to this thing. Yeah, it is pretty advanced." He said, "We don't want them to get nuts with open AI products." Word to Michael Keaton, you stupid. Oh, Malik, he said Madam Web was a 2-pack. Did you see it, bro? I'm so happy I skipped it then. Yeah, man, I saw that the Bob Marley movie dropped. I'm not, the biggest Bob Marley fan. I'm just not familiar with a lot of his work, but I've heard his story is incredible, man. I've heard his story is incredible. Lewis said, as long as you know it's done by AI. Yeah, no, and that's the thing for me too, Lewis. Like, as long as we can clearly tell, like with some type of digital watermark or something like that, that it's AI generated, I'm okay with it. James trying to get Ike into overtime with the anime combo. I know, right? They know how to do it, man. Sep dog crazy with the sarcasm. I definitely caught that. Yo, the chick supposedly didn't even watch it. The main character chick actor, she ain't even watch it, she said. That's crazy. Like, I didn't even know that actors not watching their art, like not watching their film was even a thing. He said Kamui Ninja is an anime original, not based on a manga, because a classic. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's definitely dope, man. Like, I could already tell from that first 10 seconds in fight scene, it was going down. Seriously. He said, if you have an hour and a half to kill, sure. But if you're looking for a good movie, nah. That's funny. That's funny. See, yeah, I didn't know that, Genosis. He said, yes, wow, but a lot of actors don't watch stuff they're in. That's crazy to me. Because it's like, how can you do press? Like, how can you go on like a tour presentation for this movie and you ain't even seen it? Like, your whole reason for being there is to hype up said movie. But how you gonna hype up a movie that you ain't watched? How you gonna expect me to go spend my money to watch your movie that you didn't even watch? Like, that just doesn't sound right to me, dog. See, yeah, like this, like that's crazy to me. She didn't watch it, but she's down for a sequel. Like, I don't know, man. I couldn't do it, me personally. If I was an actor, I would want to see everything. Because I'm gonna be like, nah, that's trash. That need to be redone. I could do that better or something, you know? That's weird though. He said Kamui Ninja is like 24 deep episodes straight. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So that's the thing though. Is it gonna get like a second season or anything like that? Stop, Google. Just be I didn't even say it. At least I don't think I did. He said I watched it at matinee time. Oh, so at least you only pay half price. He said, Ike, they're giving their talking points on what to say and what I understand that, but if me as a consumer, like if I know that you didn't watch the movie, I don't know if I could do that, man. I don't know. Like I don't know if I could still want to go see your movie. Like oh man, did we freeze? Did we freeze? Am I still? No, I'm still here. I'm still here. It looked like I froze for a second. Um, my mouse stopped working. Okay, that's annoying. That stinks. But anyway, um, yeah, like I don't know. It's just weird, like to me. It's just weird. Okay, I probably should fix this because uh where do I have my plugged into? Mm, Yo, oh, there we go. It just came back. I'm about to say, yo, T, Juan, I see y'all came in, man. I just wanted to say what's up. Because my mouse was just like, yeah, nah. Um, yeah. Juan, what up? Hope everything is good. Yo, T, hope everything is good with you too, homie. Yo, I know the Android case views ain't doing it for you, but I'm looking forward to that Kadabi sheath for the S24 Ultra. Whenever that comes, I'm looking forward to that review, dog. I'm looking forward to that. Cause that case about to have me go buy a damn phone. That's serious. But anyway, so I said I wouldn't even want to hire them if they're not passionate about the part and character, even though a lot of actors are like that and do really well with what they're acting. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down actually, because we're wrapping up here anyway. Okay. But yeah, I get you. See, I get it, Juan, but like at some point, like for like not really proofreading because you're not reading anything, but like proof watching, I guess. Like, didn't you want to see like the finished result? Like I can't imagine, right, being like playing like Robert Downey Jr. in Iron Man and Avengers. I can't imagine him not seeing Avengers Endgame. Like, how can you have not seen yourself in that movie? Like, bro, like I just couldn't picture that, you know? Um he said that cat AI video is getting a lot of views. Oh, by auto playing. Yeah, yeah, for sure. He said depending on the ratings from Adult Swim. Oh yeah, I don't want them to do too much with it. Give me one season, just straight to the finish line, homie, because we know he's gonna get his revenge. Even if he ends up dying, he's gonna get his revenge. It's typical anime. We got the formula down pat. Nothing wrong with it, because all we really care about is dope fights anyway. So I'm cool with it, but don't overstretch it. I don't need another Naruto right now. I don't need another One Piece. I already feel like Undead Unluck is about to try to stretch and be a little distant. We know JJK is going to be a little long too in terms of the anime. The manga seems like it might be wrapping up though, but yeah. But I totally get where you're coming from. If the studio sees, yeah, that is doing good, it's different, then it's gonna happen. So I get it. T said it's about to be the best case for the S24 Ultra, I'm sure. Yo, I cannot buy a phone for a case, man. I can't do it. But yo, yo, because all they had to do was add MagSafe. And if I'm not mistaken, the little teaser that they emailed out, it looked like that joint got metal buttons, bro. Metal buttons and MagSafe. Like they doing more than what I even asked for at that point, yo. All I asked for was MagSafe. I would have just took last year's case, add MagSafe to it. I would have been cool with that. But yo, uh, oh yeah, X-Men 97 is gonna be dope. I'm so excited to see that come back, man. Oh man, I'm so excited for that. Already marked on the calendar. And there's not too many things I mark on my calendar. I mark on my calendar shows and podcasts that I'm really into, man. Like for shows, Solo Leveling, Undead Unluck, Halo. I'm about to get back into that. I actually enjoyed the first season. It was good. But I get why people didn't like it though. But I haven't started season 2 yet. I've just been way too busy, man. But yeah. Juan said it's different than stage work. If the editor picks a take, I hate. Oh, there's no going back and fixing it. That's a good point. That's a good point. So Juan, like if you were in a film like an Avengers or just something like like a film or whatever, would you not want to see yourself in the finished product? Lewis said, watching your project, it will make you better by studying your work 1% better each time. Facts on facts, Lewis. Sean said, wasn't there something with Gwyneth Paltrow having no idea which MCU because she doesn't watch them? I remember something like that, but I don't know if she's not seen the ones that she's in, though, He said, yeah, they have MagSafe. Wait. Standalone metal buttons or standalone buttons? I mean, their buttons were fire last year, so I'm not complaining. I'm just curious. But yo, all they had to do was add MagSafe, and I was sold. I was sold. Savage, I don't care what Spigen had, sir. If it ain't the Kadabi Sheaf, I don't know why we're talking. I just need them to make a case for this Pixel 9 Pro, though. If they do that, I might go back to the slabs. I might go back to the slabs. But man, I am itching to pick up an S24 Ultra. I am itching, y'all. I'm itching, but I'm trying to fight it and I'm trying to stay strong, man. Trying to stay strong. I'm trying to stay strong. I'm not, I don't so much have FOMO. It's just hard to break yourself out of a habit like buying the I've always bought the new Galaxy. I just always have. Same way I've always bought the new iPhone. And last year I kind of broke the streak there. So it was hard. It was really hard, man. But I'm trying to do better with the whole voting with my dollars. That's all, man. If there are certain things that I know I just can't stand for, like having the whole shutter thing in the camera. And I'm not saying that it still has it. I haven't tested it. I don't know for sure. I'm hearing it is, but regardless, like stuff like that, man. I can't let stuff like that go no more, right? Not when other manufacturers aren't having that issue. So if it's important to me, I gotta stand on business, regardless of how much I want to give in to the addiction and buy it and play with it. Pause. Uh Solo Leveling and Kumi Ninja. Oh yeah, are the winter anime. Solo Leveling is so good. My only gripe with Solo Leveling is the fact that it takes forever for the week to end so I can watch it. I really wish that they would just throw it all up. I love Solo Leveling. Like I am in love with this anime, bro. It is so good. Like, for those who are still here, I know I said we wrapping it up, but this is just shooting the shit at this point. For those that haven't heard of it, man, I don't know how you haven't heard of it, but it's like these gates start opening up all over Earth for reasons. I don't want to spoil anything because I know a little bit of what happens later. But gates start opening it up. Regular humans start awakening and getting magical powers, and you're in a ranking system. Oh, dang, T, you didn't. Yo, T, I'm not gonna put the comment up because I don't want, yeah, I'm not gonna put the comment up. But you about to have me going and buying a damn S24 Ultra, dog. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Dang. Time out, y'all. Shit. I'm so mad. Anyway, back to Solo Leveling. Back to Solo Leveling. So anyway, gates, powers, leveling system, S through E, E being the worst. And this kid ends up getting an anime power up. He ends up getting an anime power up that is essentially an RPG game. Like if you think of like your traditional RPG game where you level up, you get skills, you put them in different attributes like speed, strength, and every time he does, he's essentially leveling up. So even though he's the weakest hunters are what they're called, even though he's the weakest hunter on Earth, he can level up to be to the level of say an A tier or an S tier hunter. And it's so good, dude. I already love like RPG style animes. Like I love Shield Hero. Shield Hero season 1, chef's kiss. I haven't finished season 2 because it just wasn't that good in all honesty. But season 1, I was hooked, man, and it was so good. I love those like type of animes or whatever. Sword Art Online. That's exact. It's literally Sword Art Online, but on steroids. It is so good. Like I said, my only gripe with it is that I can't consume it to the degree that I want to. And that's a very good problem to have, seriously. So if you're into anime at all, check it out. Trust me. Check it out. Check it out. He said, "Don't pull a Viper." I know, man. I know. I want it so bad. But yeah, I'm not gonna put that up to you. But no, they're serious though. Yo, bruh, I'm about to go look up pricing, and I know I shouldn't, man. I know I shouldn't do it, but yo, the less reflective display. I haven't had a slab in a while, man. Like I've been rocking this foldable life for a minute. The case company is smashing it out of the park, bro. Pause. Yo, let's go ahead and wrap this up, man. I need to get off before I do something crazy. Yo, Genosis Facts. Go look at the trading deals. Oops, what am I doing? I know, man. I know. I'm trying to hold out and be strong, man. I'm trying to hold out and be strong. I'm trying to hold out and be strong. The S24 Ultra, Gwen. The S24 Ultra. The S24 Ultra. Because I want the OnePlus 12, but it's so close to the open that I'm kind of like, I already have the Fold version, so I'm good. Where I'm kind of feeling like the Fold 6 really isn't going to match up to the S24 Ultra anyway. But man, I'm kind of wanting it. Kind of wanting it. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm kind of wanting it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But either way, man, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it on up, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through on another Thursday with your boy to relax, talk some tech, shoot the shits, and just have a good time. So I appreciate y'all, like I said, for always coming through, showing love and support, man. As always, this is Ike's Tech Talk. I'll catch y'all in the next live stream. Don't forget to go watch the other live streams I mentioned. I'm serious, y'all. Go check them out, man. You don't need cable. There's a dope live stream every night of the week, man. Peace out. Catch y'all next week, man.